Hi, welcome back. What estrangement is not? That's the topic of this video, and we're going to learn some key things to make sure you understand what it is and what it's not. So, estrangement is a condition where one person makes a decision to alienate or cut someone off, so much so that they are treated like a stranger. A little bit more of a wider definition given by Kylie Agalias, a social worker, researcher, and educator from Australia. And she defines it as family estrangement is a condition of being physically and or emotionally distanced from one or more family members, either by choice or at the request or decision of the other. It's generally enacted to reduce tension, anxiety, conflict between the parties, and it's characterized by a lack of trust and emotional intimacy, where there's differing values and or a belief that resolution and making this thing go away is very unlikely, unnecessary, or impossible. So in a nutshell, it's basically the loss of former affection and a state of being cut off. And the relationship that was once together is now no more. So let's define what estrangement is not. So estrangement is not betrayal. So the act of betraying is when someone or something occurs, and the fact of being betrayed, meaning there's a violation of a person's trust or confidence. A moral standard has been broken. Something's happened to break trust. And in that, there's a condition and a situation that ensues. Estrangement can arise from someone's betrayal. However, it's not the same thing. If there is a breaking of the relationship where one person is now cut off, then that is considered estrangement. However, the act of betrayal itself is not the same. Estrangement is not family conflict. Everyone has family conflict, but it has to do with having opposition or opposing things going on. Family conflict occurs regularly in some families, but it does not necessarily equate to estrangement when there is this cutting off and emotional distancing. It can occur because of personal values, misunderstandings, and power struggles, to name a few. Estrangement is not a distant relationship. So a distant relationship can occur, say, if family members drift apart because of location, or maybe they just haven't had time to catch up. Maybe it's been months, weeks, years, whatever, but the point is when they get together again, they're very happy to see each other. Whereas with estrangement, there's definitely a cutting off, and when you see each other again, there really aren't a lot of warm fuzzies going on. Estrangement is not parental alienation. Parental alienation is a strategy that one parent uses to intentionally portray the other parent in a negative light in order to damage the relationship with that other parent. In other words, there's deliberate manipulative actions, words, behaviors, comments in order to influence the child against the other parent. Key word is child. So this happens, parental alienation, with children. At the point where the child becomes an adult, they can then make their own adult decision to resume a relationship. Should they decide not to resume a relationship with that other parent, then that can be considered estrangement. Estrangement is a difficult, to say the least, condition and painful for all parties involved, whether they've initiated the cutting off or are the recipient of it. Estrangement is extraordinarily difficult and stressful emotionally, mentally, physically, and naturally, relationally. It can cause people to be secretive because of shame and guilt and just feelings of being alone. And this chronic stress really can cause a lot of functioning problems. I talk about more of that in my first video, What is Estrangement? And also in my ebook, you can learn more. Feeling heartbroken and alone, how to pick up the pieces when you are estranged. I really want to hear from you. What types of topics are you interested in regarding estrangement? What questions can I answer? And if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe and ring the bell. And watch my next video, how to deal with a estranged family, what you need to know. See you in the next video. Bye.